Hello everyone, this is ShadowMario41 and welcome back to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. Last time we defeated Drago Ho-Ho. We also got past the midway challenge on the Hoohoo Mountain thing by defeating the Stone Spirit Ancient Weapon thing. But Blablanadon's back here now, and he will actually take us to the summit if we wanted to go to the summit. There really is no point in going to the summit at this point in the game, but I think that's mainly to get all the items that are underground and those little X things. We'll be able to get those later, and to do some other stuff too. But what I really want to do is I really want to visit the Hammerhead Bros, because they got their hammers now, or they got their Hoohoo blocks, and they're going to make us hammers, rather. Because one Hoohoo block conveniently fell from the sky, and they're saying, boy, did you two arrive at just the right time. A Hoohoo block fell down in the waterfall. Wow, how did that happen? But we're going to use it to make the ultimate hammer. Unfortunately, this is not the ultimate hammer. You do get better hammers as the game progresses, but I'll take whatever they give us now, because that's pretty awesome. Man, it feels so great to be making hammers again after such a long break. In fact, it feels so darn great that we went ahead and made you guys 2 hammers, because 2 hammers are better than 1. Look at that craftsmanship. Pow! Now you're playing with power, super power. Got that right. These bad boys are now all yours. You got hammers. So now we can use the solo hammer action, and I guess they had to teach us about hammers, because that would probably be a good idea. First, you can press the R button to change to hammer. So this is like how you change between high jump, normal jump, and spin jump. You can now switch hammer, jump. You're gonna get sick of those voice clips very quickly, but you know, they're cute, I guess. So right now, only the guy in the front can use the hammer. We are gonna get actions that allow the guy in the back to use the hammer a little later, but only Luigi at this point can use the hammer because he's in the front, and of course, if you switch, then only Mario can use the hammer. Anyway, in that question mark block, we're going to get a nut. Nuts actually heal both Mario Bros, so they are very, very useful items in this game. But now that we have the hammer, we can break those light-colored blocks. We can't break dark-colored ones just yet. We don't need to save. I kind of just saw that save album and instinctively hit it. Get out of the way. But I think we're pretty much done here. I don't think there's very much else we can do. I'm going to explore really quickly just to make sure that there's nothing else we can do with our hammers in Hoohoo Mountain. I thought there was a place we could go to hammer a rock, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, that goes back. There's nothing down there. So yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. So let's get out of here because we have no reason to be here anymore. Actually, you know what? We might be able to do something up here. Let me check up here. Let's climb back up here again. Yeah, I know, it's a long climb yet again. But once we get up to the top, it'll be all worth it. Spin. It does get a little confusing once you get a bunch of actions, you know, when you switch between all of them, but oh well. There is actually this thing up here, this fan thing. I didn't think you could do anything with this, but it turns out that you actually can at this point in the game. So my bad on that. You can actually fill Mario up with water and walk all the way over here, and then have Luigi jump on him to spin the fan. And when you do so, every time you'll get either a coin, or a mushroom, or a syrup, I think. So you'll get one of those 3 items every time. So that means I don't have to show that off anymore. So let's do that. Let's go across this bridge here, continue on to the next area. And now that we have a hammer, Luigi... Oh no, actually, he gets pissed off if you do that. Mario can break that thing. So that's pretty good. That's pretty useful. And now we can continue on. There's a question mark block up there that I want to grab. And continue on to Beanbean Castle Town, which, as Prince Peasley said last time, that is our next destination in this game. So here we go. We have the hammer, so we can easily break these blocks. Sometimes in blocks that you break, you can find items or enemies. So you do have to be very careful in breaking blocks sometimes. We're going to break that, and then we're going to pound that little stake, which is going to reveal the water there. I think this is kind of just like a tutorial on how to use hammers. You can use hammers to break blocks. No way. So let's extinguish the fire on that thing. And now let us break it. Okay, so continuing on, we have a Bros block. So we're going to make use of that right now. A, B, A, B, A, B. Focus. Focusing. 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 Wow, that had a lot of coins in it. That was good. That was a very profitable Bros block. We don't need to save. I'm gonna break this stuff with the hammer. What's in here? Mysterious mine carts. Oh boy. Mine carts. That sounds like a mini game if I ever heard of one. But first we're going to grab these items down here because there's some very conveniently placed question mark blocks right there. And instead of actually going down the mountain the right way, we're going to take the mine cart because the mine cart is way better. So let's do that. This is our second. Let's save first. So this is our second mini game that we encounter. I guess it's a little bit of a throwback to Super Mario RPG as well, as how, you know, seeing how that in that game you also rode mine carts. And the minecart segment in that game was awesome too. I'm really glad they brought back a minecart segment in this game. So we talked to the sleeping old man with his bean dog. I don't know, that's kind of weird, but when we talked to this guy, he said, "Whoa there, pards, it's been a Goomba's age since we had any strangers in these parts. Cause I'm from Texas and I talk like this." Okay, he's not really from Texas, but he does talk with that cliche southern accent. "Oh mercy, there I go again. Blah blah blah. I just want to take the minecart." Yes, care to ride in the carts, of course. We don't need an explanation really. It's actually very simple. Mario and Luigi each have their own individual minecart, and you actually use Mario to have to shine a light on Luigi, which is very strange. But you do have to grab as many of these gems and gas, I think those are fuel tanks, as you can. And it's actually pretty inventive. It's actually kind of challenging too, so you have to be careful. So yeah, the red things can be grabbed with Luigi, or no, other way around. The red things can be grabbed with Mario, the green things can be grabbed with Luigi. So you want to grab as many of these gems as you can. Oh, and you want to avoid those things. And hitting thwomps and other sorts of things make you lose points. So this is kind of interesting. You also need those cans to keep your flashlight nice and bright so you can see everything. If you miss those cans, then your flashlight will go kind of dim and you won't be able to really see where Luigi's going. So that would be kind of a problem. You could imagine that would be a very big problem very quickly. Okay, so I get a jump. Watch out for Mario. Oh, I missed a thing. That's alright. Jump, Luigi. Jump, Mario. So we need 10, and we have 10. So that means we cleared the game. Huzzah! Okay. So now we can go down here. I believe there's also a level 2 and level 3 variation of that, as with the border jump, but I'm going to do the level 2s and 3s later. So this is the last stop on a long, strange railroad ride of my life. I love that quote. Let's get to it, boys. So we cleared the minecart, so we can go down here. And that's a nice little shortcut to getting out of Hoohoo Mountain. I believe that you actually have to take the minecart if you want to get out. There are a few other things you can do on Hoohoo Mountain, but screw it. And we don't need to save. Saving's overrated. Let's break the rocks, and let's continue on. Wait up! Oh hi, Hammerhead Bros. We forgot to mention one thing. We never taught you how to use your hammers in battle. That would be important. This would be good to know. Let's learn. In battle. So to whack with a hammer, Mario uses the A button and Luigi uses the B button. Old news there, right? We knew that from the start. Talking don't do it justice though. Let me explain by example. Alright, so now you can switch to solo, and instead of just jumping all the time, you can actually choose the hammer. So we're going to do just that. And then Mario will, rear his hammer back, ready to attack. And when he starts shaking like that, you want to press the A button again, because that's the action command. If you don't press the A button again, yeah, when it shakes, I know. I'm explaining pretty much what they are. If you don't press it in time, you won't be able to do the action command properly. So now you press B to smack someone with a hammer. Oh, you actually have to do it. Okay, press and hold B. When I release the button now, I will hit someone. So that's how you stop enemies that are charging in like that. We don't really need to try it again. We're done. Hammer attacks, choose your hammer and wait till it shakes, then press the button. Bonk! Perfect hammer attack. On defense, hold it behind you, release until it shakes. Yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So you can attack and defend with the hammers now. And based on the icons that are shown to the left of the Mario Bros, when an enemy attacks, you know if you can either jump over the attack or hammer the enemy. You can't choose which one you do, it actually presets it. Suspenders. They're filled with suspenders. Oof. Well, excuse me, princess. Anyway, we can't break these rocks yet, though. Those are a little too advanced for us at this point. So yeah, I guess we could climb down Hoohoo Mountain, and you'd get a bunch of items and stuff. Maybe I'll backtrack just a little bit to grab some of them. But, I don't know, it's much better to take the minecart down. A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B, A. Okay, good. So, yeah, there's a little bit of stuff up here. There's a statue. We can't do anything with that statue yet. We'll be back for that much later in the game, a Boo statue. So that will give us a way to go that way. And I believe if we go this way, let's see what's this way. Oh yeah, this just takes us back up. This will just take us back up. So you can either climb down or take the minecart. Why would you not take the minecart? I guess if you couldn't clear the minecart game, if it was too frustrating for you or something, you'd be like, well, I'll just climb down. But much better to take the minecart. Okay, anyway. Let's go to the Beanbean overworld. This is the overworld music here, heard for the first time. And we have spiked enemies that we have to hit with the hammer. You don't want to jump on them, obviously. And if you jump on them, yeah, they hurt. So anyway, let's use solo hammer attacks to take these guys out. Boom! These guys are sharp peas. As you'll see in this game, there are a lot of enemies in the Beanbean Kingdom that are similar to enemies from the Mushroom Kingdom. Like, these are similar to Spinies, but they're like Beanbean Kingdom varieties. I don't know, variants. But we can take them out with the hammer. Obviously, if you jump on them, you'll take some damage. And also, if you hit enemies with the hammer, as a first strike, they will sometimes be stunned. So, ow. Let's get this ready. You do have to hold the hammer in place and then use it. It's not like the jump where it's just a one-touch thing. So let's hammer these guys again. It's really easy though once you get the hang of it. These guys are faster than the Mario Bros though, so that's why they're attacking first. Ow. And you can only hold the I just gotta get used to that. You can only hold the hammer for so long too, so it's not like you can hold it there forever, because eventually you will drop it. But anyway, this overworld music kicks ass. It's awesome. This is the main overworld for the first time. Pretty awesome. So yeah, when you hammer a guy, instead of doing damage, you'll actually stun them. Or have a chance of stunning them. You don't always stun them, but that's pretty good. Boom. Okay, come on, just try to attack. I dare ya. You're dead. We also got some woo beans. There are 4 types of beans in this game. Oh, geez, let's see if I remember these. Woo beans, he beans, chuckle beans, and who beans. Wow, I think I actually remembered it properly. That's impressive. You'll see what the beans are used for later. You can actually use them individually as healing items, but they come in handy later as some pretty nice items. So, you know, they're used to make more powerful and more potent healing items down the road. So you want to save them up, you know, as many as you can. Anyway, this is just a long path with some sharpias, so we're going to take those things out. This is a sign that says Beanbean Castle Town down. So I guess we want to go down. Can we get up here? I don't think we can get up there yet. There's so much to explore on this overworld. This is such a great overworld, I think, because... No, I hit Mario with the hammer by accident. Because, you know, a lot of games have an overworld, but it's pretty linear. This game's overworld is very expansive. Anyway, this is I forgot the name of these things. Let's find out. We're gonna jump on it. A swarm. They're underground little mole type of enemies. They're really easy though. You can see who they're going to attack by who they appear under. They are very, very easy. And actually, once you get a certain item in this game, you can actually farm very nice healing items off of those swarm enemies. So these guys are very, very helpful in the long run here. But we don't have that item yet, so they won't really drop anything. We do get an item, obviously, that allows for additional drops. So they eventually end up dropping really good items. So, and they're really easy to defeat. I mean, we're already facing them at this point in the game. But, oh well, let's just kill them for now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, sometimes you have to use the hammer. Forgot about that. You can tell by the icon. Hammer. Right, important. A lot of enemies have attacks. They'll have like one attack that you have to use the hammer against and one attack that you have to jump against. Yeah. Oh, drop the hammer. Held it for too long. See, that's what happens when you hold the hammer for too long. You can't do that either. So you have to time it kind of just right. I don't think there's much of a difference in attack power between the jump and the hammer. I'm pretty sure that they do the same regardless. Just, you know, in terms of how you want to attack. We'll get a nice level up, level 8. That's pretty awesome. Let's increase Mario's attack power. No, Bros points. You need some Bros points. Come on. 1. Ugh. I would have liked something a little better. Oh well. Regardless, that's pretty good. Anyway, they said Beanbean Castle Town is down. I want to kill this last guy first. He's annoying. You don't want to... One thing about this overworld map is you can go pretty much anywhere you want right off the bat. You're not restricted very much at all. But, of course, if you wander into areas you're not supposed to, you'll encounter very powerful enemies, and you'll pretty much get your ass kicked. So, yeah, it's probably not the best idea. Anyway, I think I have the Sharpias down pretty well. These guys aren't posing much of a threat at this point. And we'll get a Luigi level up to level 8. So let's see, we're going to increase with Luigi. Oh, Luigi got 2 stash, that's good. Luigi's going to be the tank, so says right now. So we're going to increase his defense, hopefully by more than 1. 2, that's good. 25 defense. Very nice. Alright, so let's head down, because down seems like the way to go. We have more enemies, I don't need to fight these enemies right now. And look at that, we've already reached Beanbean Castle Town, so not too bad. Actually, I will have one more battle with this guy, because he's just there, and I want to fight him. More Sharpias. There we go. Bros attack. Bros attack will unfortunately not do anything, because it comes in from the top, like, you know, from above, so they'll just hit the spikes, and that kind of sucks. So that would be a waste of a Bros attack. And I don't think you get a, like, spike shield badge in this game or anything like that. Unless, maybe you do, maybe it's a little later on. There's another X item in the ground. Keep that in mind. Anyway, we've reached Beanbean Castle Town, and it's decimated. That sucks. And this poor little guy is going to come over and just collapse. Well, that sucks. I thought this place was supposed to be great. They hyped this up as being, oh, Beanbean Castle Town, luxurious place. But it's destroyed. Why is it destroyed? I guess we'll find out in the next episode of Let's Play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. This is ShadowMario41. See you guys then. Ciao.